Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, I'm here to play one round of what is this called? Genius Invocation, and then start the Wanderer story because I haven't done this Wanderer story,
You
and
wish to play against me? I accept.
somebody told me that the Wanderer story is very how do you say, interesting.
The insolent shall be punished.
So I started playing this and I kind of been hooked. The problem is that the game takes you at a specific pace. So sometimes you don't want to hold back and you want to keep playing and keep playing, but the game says no. So I'm like, okay.
You can't hide.
It's nothing.
This is long overdue.
Go ahead. Oh, you decided to stay. Okay, cool.
Leaving so soon?
I wonder if this only activates once per turn or something like that. Oof.
We are all an impressive play.
All right, let's go. Oh, look at those dice. Worst ever. I got a wind character and half ice, half wind, and the guy says, "Well, I'm gonna give you crap." And I'm like, "Okay, good, good, because I don't need no good dice, right?" Oh, there you go.
Incoming.
Oh, damn it. Water and lightning. Sure. Alright, it should be first wind. Oh, right. I forgot. Damn it! That was not what I wanted to do. Alright. I screw up. Alright. Alright, hold up. Hold up. Yes, and my turn. I'll go first, and then there you go, and there you go. Pass it through. All right. Why does it keep going for the ice? I want no ice. Alright. Then yeah, I'm not gonna do with the wind. So, I mean ice, sorry. Alright. If you're gonna stay there, then I'm gonna hit you with the water attack. Oh, I don't got no. Fucked up. Alright. Hopefully she won't hit me with 8 damage. There you go. Alright. Switch to Kachin. She's frozen. I'm gonna hit her with water. And I spread it. Spread it. There you go. Oh, yes. And I'm gonna hit her.
You certainly don't disappoint.
Alright. Of course I don't. Water. I won't use this wind nor ice. No, not ice. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is use this and then hit this. And that's it.
Mirror images disperse like water.
That's it. We got Ganju. I mean, Ningguang, sorry. Just to let you know, guys.
Unfortunate, but most entertaining.
So as you see, guys, I already have like most of the collection of characters. I've been really hooked. Look at this. Look at all this. I'm missing only these three, and then I can invite this guy. Oh, I can invite him now? Ooh, kind of interesting. No, but you're here to watch the story of Scaramouche / Wanderer. I don't know if I wrote it wrong or what, but I want to call it Wanderer. Let's see. What's it here? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. I got a better idea. Here, this teleport is better. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
I see. My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my stream. If you like what you see, please like the video or just subscribe, whichever you like. and I would love to bring you more content of any other games and other stuff. So just enjoy.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger, someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabukimono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kinda fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow! Did I get lucky!
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in this story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabukimono was not a human, but a puppet.
A puppet?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
No! Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
By the way, I don't like the name Wanderer. I prefer Scaramouche. But I get it. I don't like Taritagli. I like Child. I get it. I was unmuted because I was finishing eating some French, how do you say, chips, and this is not an ASMR streaming, so let's continue, shall we? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna read, but I'm gonna do this like very slowly, like there you go. Okay. Damn, this is a lot of things to read. It's a lot. Well, in case you missed something.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Holy crap! So many things to read. This is crazy. I'm not about to read all of this. Oh, so what did appear was a sex bot. Okay. I don't know how to block them. Let me see. Wow, look at all of this. Okay. I don't think this sex bot is gonna affect my stream since there's nobody here, so. But good for them. Thank you for the watch.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be
Oh.
grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay!
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
talking about. It has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Ah, the balladeer. That's this man has three names: Balladeer, Scaramouche, and the Wanderer. Damn it.
Okay, then, even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in... Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like... the balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Sorry for the echoes, but hopefully you won't notice it that much. Hopefully.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. Nahida! Bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surastana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. A deal? You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down? But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time. The balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond. Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are.
That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the Harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
That's
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him!
Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch.
Nahida, are you serious about this?
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit. Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that?
You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect. The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him!
I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing.